But that wasn't the game of the night. And I think both baseball games, bear, back, balls, and butt, had a good chance at this. I am going with the Dodgers and the Braves. BBD Game 2. And I think part of the story here that made it so exciting, when we left Wake and Jake yesterday, we said, hey, go watch Clayton Kershaw. Let's see if he can get rid of some of his playoff woes. Scratched. Back spasms. So no
an hour of ascending.
Yeah, so no Clayton Kershaw. It's Catterday for the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin. I could say that name all day. Maybe one day when there's no sports, it'll just be me saying Tony Gonsolin for like 10 minutes. We'll see how many reviews we can get from that. Tony Gonsolin versus Ian Anderson. Ian Anderson, the rookie for the Braves. He pitched lights out this season, and he's been lights out in the playoffs. He's setting records and shit. BBD, they're both doing really well through 3 innings. It's a shutout. And then, mama, here comes that man again. MV free. Freddie Freeman Donger. It's a 2-run job. It's 2-0 Braves. Dodgers starting to tighten up a little bit. Guess what? They tighten up more in the 4-run 5th inning. Ooh, Pache. Don't know him? That's kind of okay. He's a youth. He's a prospect for the Braves who's gotten called into action because of some injuries. He gets an RBI double. First career Major League RBI in the NLCS. How about that? Freddie Freeman again. Ribby single. And then, oh no. Pedro Baez comes in. He's been a little bit of a house of horrors for Dodgers fans over the years. He walks in d'Arnaud. Albies hits a sac fly. Great catch by Belly. And after 5, it's 6-0 Braves. Holy smokes, it's happening. These Braves are for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Dansby Swanson adds another run. They only put up 1 run in the 7th. They had a big rally forming. Seemed irrelevant at the time. But these Dodgers have a little bit of fight. How about Corey Seager, the shortstop who had a crazy year? Again, used to be just in every Dodgers trade rumor. He's still a really good ball player. He hits a 3-run opposite field shot to get it out of that stadium. It's 7-3. Okay. It's fine. Who cares? And then Ozzie Albies says, I'm a little monster, because he is a little monster. He hits a solo shot. It's 8-3. We're going home 2-0 Braves, right? Oh, boy. And by the way, Albies to Melanson again. That was wild. Back-to-back nights, Albies hit a home run to Melanson while he's warming up in the pen. It's kind of spooky stuff. Kind of fun. Kind of like it. But it's okay. They sit down Melanson, and they're going to go to the vet, Josh Tomlin, PBD. I don't know if you saw, I tweeted out his career stats last night. 11 MLB seasons with a 4.69 ERA. You just find the right situations and keep twirling the pill. You can make a career out of it. So in this extended series, 7 games, all back-to-back, they try to get some outs from Tomlin. He starts to get knocked around. Seager with the RBI double again. He's got all 4 RBIs at this point. Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, he goes 2-run donger. Pimps it a little, feels kind of I think you're still down by 2 runs with like 2 outs. But then the fun begins again. Will Smith grounds out to second, but he hustles it out. Albies bobbles it. He can't pick it up. And then you're doing, oh, no. Oh, no. We're doing this. Tying run at the plate, and it's Belly with all of his playoff nightmares. He hits a triple down the right field line, and he's running. It was beautiful. It's John Boy had a great tweet on it. He looked like Mark Wahlberg from Invincible. Hair flying, full tilt. It was beautiful. He gets the triple. Let's go. Let's go. Up comes Trevor Plouffe's nemesis, A.J. Pollock. Grounds out to third base. That's the game. It's an 8-7 victory. They had to bring in Melanson anyways. A good scare by the Dodgers. Are the Dodgers woken up? There's the terrible press conference after the game with Melanson. John was on that too, the reporter. asked him, he's like, is there any positives you guys could take from this game? Melanson was like, what? And he's like, well, you know, you let them come back, and they got their bats going. Is there any positives you guys can take? And Melanson was like, I'm not even going to answer that, man. Because the Braves are up 2-0 on the Dodgers. Holy smokes. If, you know, the Dodgers were one swing away from being the Dodgers, and oh boy, the bad men are here. They were calm and composed throughout, which has to be good and frustrating as a fan. Man, I forgot about that Mookie ball. He might be the only right fielder in baseball that can make that play. He didn't, but he was really close to it. That's going to be one to circle if this series goes 6-7, whatever happens. But Braves are up 2-0. Exciting times for Atlanta. They are undefeated this playoff, 7-0. I do think these Dodgers have a lot of fight. I think we're going 7. I think this is going to be a good series. We'll talk about what we're watching tonight with this Braves-Dodgers games a little bit, but good for them. And BBD, I just think it's funny how we phrase things sometimes because we're like, yeah, you know, the Dodgers are really good. I'm sure they'll come back and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I think someone phrased it like, okay, so a team that's 7-0 this postseason, we think is now going to lose
4 of 6.
4 of the next 6. When you phrase it like that, it's kind of like, I mean, sports don't really work like that, but good for the Braves. They're up 2-0. I think they got a bullpen day coming up and then Kershaw day the next day. So crazy times, crazy times. That's the game of the night.